more people will realize that the changes organizations are being forced to make are not digital transformation, but human transformation. That our world is changing around us in so many ways that have nothing to do with technology, that are not fundamentally about being more digital or a more digital version of yourself. They are about the fact that the world is just upside down, topsy-turvy, side to side, and that organizations will focus more on cultural transformation, on building learning workforces or learning organizations where people can upskill and reskill and reimagine, relearn more repeatedly and reliably as part of what they do, so that as organizations, as you say, start to adopt technologies like AI, for example, and AI starts to take on more and more tasks, that the humans who previously did those tasks are now positioned to do different, better, higher value tasks for their own organizations.
Beautiful, beautiful. So let's talk about AI a little bit. That's my favorite, okay? It excites me because I'm realizing that we're using algorithms, we're using AI in all the apps we surround ourselves with, without even noticing it.
Right.
How about that? So robots are here. They are in our phones, they're in our lives. Some have them in their refrigerators. I am not, but that's okay. All this smart home automation, right? Every automated and smart feature in the cars. Yeah. Okay, that's exciting. What's your favorite AI story? What excites you about the entire development of augmented intelligence?
I'm excited by the ways in which organizations in particular can apply AI to amplify institutional knowledge in ways that make companies and the people in companies more effective at dealing with customers. There are, AIs, for example, in use in places like Allstate, where there are, sort of digital whisper agents that work in the contact center, not with the customer, but with the human call center or contact center person, right? So that, if you need to know dozens of different policies and different state-by-state regulations or whatever, you'd never know all of it. You'd never be able to satisfy a customer request. But if you're able to tap into an AI that's conversational, that's able to essentially provide you with real-time information so that you can now, as a human, better engage with the customer in real time, that to me is kind of exciting. It's you use the phrase augmented intelligence, and to me that's the key here, right? Whether we're going to have human level AI in 5 years, 10 years, or 50 years, or never, I don't think it'll be never. I think that for the very for the reasonable future, the idea of AI as a means of augmenting human capability is really the exciting stuff. Not its ability to take away tasks, but its ability to free up employees, workers, leaders, to do things that are more creative, that leverage the things that make us truly human, right? Creativity, empathy, dealing with uncertainty, which even though we may not like dealing with uncertainty, there's one thing machines hate that more than we do, right? You can't program in the ability to deal with ambiguity. Right? That's why AI is so heavily reliant, at least today, on these massive data sets, because it needs to be able to do something predictive with that data. Give it 3 disparate data points and the machine won't know what to do, right? But a human can look at 3 things that look disparate and say, oh, well, I think that they're all, shrubberies, right?